Hey there, it's Sarah. Welcome to 12 Minute Fit, where I bring you 12 minutes of exercise to help you stay fit on even your busiest days. And today I'm bringing you 12 minutes of cardio and strength exercises to help you get a total body workout in just 12 minutes. You'll need a little room to move around, and we will come down to the floor if you're up for it. So if you'd like to have a mat handy or go ahead and roll one out, we've got some inchworms and some push-ups that we will come down to the floor for. Now your options if you don't want to come down to the floor, because we always have options, will be to hip hinge. You can stay on the feet. If you don't want to inchworm, you can reach forward if you want a little bit more from that hip hinge, and you can always just do a little load on the shoulders by bringing the hands down and then back up. And for push-ups, you can always come to a coffee table, a countertop, a table, a chair, and push up from an elevated position. Or turn around, find a wall, and push up against a wall. So options for everyone. At the end, we do come down for some switch climbers again. So if you want that mat at the very end of the workout, we'll use it again. Or your option is to stay up, elevated, up against your tabletop, your chair, maybe the wall, and just bring a knee up towards the elbow. And then we'll switch sides. So that'll be at the very end of our workout to finish things up. We're gonna start with a high knee march. So each round has 2 exercises that we'll do 30 seconds each, and we do each one twice. So we'll do a cardio, then a strength, then we'll repeat the cardio, repeat the strength, take a 30-second rest. And we've got 5 short rounds, 12 quick minutes. We're gonna start high knee march. So I'm gonna push play on this, and you're just gonna march the knees 30 seconds. Keep your chest up, brace that core as we work, so belly button always tight to the spine, and start to move the arms. Now, if you got this down and you're already looking for a little bit more, take it to a jog. And when you're ready, you can move to that high knee run. Or stay with that high knee march. At the bell in 8 seconds, we're gonna step long and a little wide into a low lunge. We'll alternate legs, just step back, lunge, switch sides, lunge. So we're just warming up. We can move slow. Keep your chest up. Step back into the ball of that back foot. Drop that back knee under the back hip. Keep that front knee right over that big toe. And as always, core tight. When you hear the bell, back to those high knees. March or run, or maybe you're jogging. You can jog, you can march, you can high knee run. You've got 22 seconds to try to get that heart rate up to warm the body a little bit more. So remember to breathe as we exercise. Sometimes when it gets tough, we tend to hold our breath. Please don't do that. Keep your core tight and keep moving. At the bell, we'll lunge one more time. If you want to move a little bit faster, go for it. If you want to add a little twist over that front leg, start to incorporate those core muscles a little bit more, start to loosen up the upper body. Do what works for you. If you don't like the twist, you just want to lunge, stay there. If you want to move slow, focus on that range, get a nice burn in the legs. Twist or no twist, and breathe. Here's where we come down to inchworm, or hip hinge, or hinge and reach, or maybe baby inchworm, hands down and load. So either way, we're gonna work the back of the legs. We're gonna get those hips moving. We're gonna keep the core tight. And if you wanna add the reach, we'll bring the upper body into it or load the shoulders. If you're walking all the way out to plank, you'll incorporate upper body, core, full body workout when you hit a plank. And then back up. If the plank isn't for you, maybe it's a little low to tiny walk out and then back up. Maybe it's just the hip hinge reach or no reach. We have options to make this workout work for everybody. Don't forget to breathe. In 3 seconds, you're gonna stay down to push up, or you're gonna come up to your table, chair, or wall. Hands outside the shoulders a little bit. Bend the elbows. Bring that chest down in line with those elbows. And then push through the palms and bring your upper body up. You can always bring knees under hips if that helps you hit that 90-degree bend in the elbows. Or take those knees down on the floor behind the hips, or full plank, or elevated push-up. When you hear the bell, back to your inchworms or hip hinge. If you need another option, if you want to spike that heart rate, take the feet back as you bring the hands down, and you can jump them back or you can step them back. For a modified burpee, add a little hop at the top if you want a little bit more. Totally up to you where you take it. Get ready to push up. Down in full push up from knees or elevated. There's no shame in saying, hey, those are getting really hard down on the floor, even with my knees under my hips. If you come up to an elevated push-up and you continue to work, you continue to get stronger. You've got 8 more seconds. Breathe. Get ready to shake it out. Break time. Whew. How about 2 new exercises? We're going to really fire up the heart rate with a squat, knee lift, and a twist. We're going to incorporate the core muscles. When we bring that elbow towards the opposite knee, we're going to fire up the legs as we fire up out of that squat. So lots of things working together as we get that heart rate up. So squat, knee lift, and twist. Try to get that elbow towards the knee and lift that knee up as high as you can. Belly button tight towards the spine. Sit into the heels, then drive up with those glutes. Feel those hamstrings firing up. Core is working. We're breathing a little heavier. At the bell, we're going to step wide, squat pulse. Toes out a little bit, hips down, knees out. Squeeze those glutes, lift your chest. Is your core still on? Can you feel those legs firing up from the quads, outer hips, glutes, hamstrings, and inner thighs? If not, drop a little lower. You've got about 8 seconds. And just pulse here. When you need to come out of it, you come out, shake the legs, and drop right back in. We're going to squat, knee lift, twist. Here we go, 30 seconds. The faster you move, the faster your heart beats. So you choose your level today. You choose where you're taking it. You choose the depth of that squat. You choose your speed. 10 more seconds. And then get ready to fire up those legs with your squat pulse. Legs out and pulse. Whew. Say a little prayer. Get through it with some inner strength. Fire up those legs. Drop a little lower. Squeeze those glutes a little harder. Fight through that fire you're feeling. It's your body's way of saying, we're getting stronger. Thank you. You got 3 seconds. And then you get to shake out those legs. Take a breather. We're going to move side to side. We'll shuffle and then add a little hop. Or shuffle, add a heel lift. If we don't want to shuffle, we can little crab walks side to side in that shallow squat. And then a heel lift or a jump at the end of those. Your strength exercise will be just a curtsy lunge, a chance to bring the heart rate down. So shuffle, hop, or shuffle, heel lift, or crab walk, heel lift, crab walk, hop. Options for everybody. You choose the speed. If you have more room to move, you can shuffle further. You can jump higher. You can crab walk further. Whatever's working for you within your space and your body's capabilities today. Curtsy lunge, step back. Bend those knees. And we want the weight on that front leg as that knee presses right over those middle toes. And try to keep your chest up, maybe even a little side bend to find those obliques. Fire up those outer hips, those inner thighs. And don't forget to breathe. This is a great chance to catch your breath. We're gonna shuffle or crab walk, jump, or heel lift. We are more than halfway through this workout. So stay with me. Maybe move a little bit faster. Maybe jump a little bit higher. Maybe not. It's your workout. Get ready to curtsy lunge in about 3 seconds. Can you lunge a little bit deeper? Keeping that chest up. Maybe bringing those ribs down towards the top of the hip. Make sure that knee presses out. Great chance to bring that heart rate back down. We've only got one more round. 2 more minutes. That's it. You get a 30-second rest. And then we're just gonna run forward, jump jack back. So sprint forward, jump your feet in and out to bring yourself back. Maybe it's a high knee march. Maybe we're not sprinting. Maybe we're tapping feet back, we're not jumping. That's okay. Then we're gonna come down to switch climb. You can be down in plank, bringing the foot up outside the hand. You can do that from knees, or you could do it from elevated, like I showed you at the beginning. Let's run, and then jump jack, or high knee march, and tap back, or run, and tap back. Work within your space. Mine is rather small, so I can't run very far, but I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can. Maybe for you, you're just marching in your space and then tapping back. Get ready to do those switch climbers. Down on the floor or elevated, knee to elbow. Fire up those obliques, those hip flexors. Load the shoulders, lean into it. Or come down to plank, step the feet up. Or you can jump the feet up or knees down and step up outside those hands. Do what works for you. Get ready to come back up at the bell, run, and jump jack. We're still working shoulders here. Now back to the cardio. Run, jump jack, or march, tap, or sprint, tap, whatever works for you. Maybe march forward, jump jack back. You're almost done with your workout. 10 seconds. Bend down for one more round of switch climbers. Maybe they're elevated. Even if you're elevated, I want you to lean those shoulders up over the palms as you bring that knee up. Load the core, the upper body. Or try full plank, step or jump, or down with the knees, and then step those feet forward outside the hand and switch. Try to get the hips down, belly button still up. Breathe. You're almost done.
Activity completed.
That is it. Up to shake it out. Grab your water. Bring your heart rate down. Give yourself a big pat on the back because you got through 12 minutes of exercise. If you've got 12 more minutes, try another video with me or stretch it out for a few minutes. Hey, I got some flexibility videos as well. Hoping to get another one out this week. Thanks so much for joining me for 12 minutes of your day. Have a great rest of that day. See you next time.